So I just finished the sketchbook and I thought that I would share it with you guys. And it is a pretty chunky fellow. It took me years because I work in several, usually at a time, so it takes me longer. And also really, I should have been working, practicing my skill more, and I didn't, so it should not have taken me that long. But at any rate, let's jump in. And this is, I guess, before we start, a hardcover Dilutions journal. It's the large size. And I gotta say, sorry, my camera's shaky. I'm not a huge fan of the journal. It's great for what it was designed for, like for Diane Reevely's spray inks and stuff, but like for watercolor, Copic markers, not the best. So for what I would have used, or for what I used it for, it just was not top notch for me. So my opinion, there you go. And as you can see, I decorated it with all kinds of things given to me by friends and things I acquired. Alright, and this sticker, side note, I don't know if you can see this, this is so 80s because I literally got these. I was born in 1980, so there you go. Fun fact, I'm 40. I'll be 41. But I got this in the 80s when I was, probably 7 or 8 or something like that. So I was obsessed with stickers then, still am. So I will try and make this kind of fast without speaking too much. Yeah, puckle. I mean, it's a pug and a pickle, so there you go. And so like here's, I originally used the spray inks in this journal and it worked great. But like I said, it evolved and I quit using this type of media in here and it just didn't work as well for me. But I put a lot of pieces like this, so when I get to pages like that where stuff's just thrown in there, I may just skip it really fast since there's a ton and this video will be 5 years long. This is, it's hard to see, I drew it in colored pencil. Look, September 2018. I drew this for my daughter. It's an LOL doll. If you guys don't know, it's was a popular kid's toy. I think they're still kind of a thing. I don't know. This was, I think, an Arts Next review maybe I did. This is from the Buy Bun Spirits class, which I highly recommend. More clippings. I think I smeared leftover paint here, and then it's kind of hard to see. Little pug. That may have been a tutorial I followed, if I remember correctly. Acrylic paint. Another Buy Bun Spirits spread. Really ugly. I hate these. And this girl's arm forever haunts me. I hate it. This was this was another LOL I did for my daughter, and this was her trying to do the clothes for it. Some figure drawing, and this was using Jane Davenport's figure drawing tutorial. This was a Mabs Drawloween for 2019 that I think I did one or maybe 2 things in here. This is actually signed by Diane Reevely herself. It says, "Nikki, get this journal started." Because when I had her sign it, I think it was empty. And then she did this in there. She was doing demos at like a stamp convention. She's really nice. I was trying to do some anime stuff. And this, I was trying to come up with a character design for, I think you guys have seen this before, for like a pug comic, which I still have not even revisited. So anyways, I was having fun playing with watercolors and pencil. And then here's a Darth Maul I drew for my son. watercolor picture. Disclaimer, there may be some nude pictures in here, like from clipping, so. Just practicing features of the face. This was a tutorial. I think the YouTube channel is called Art a la Carte. So this was done in February 2018. My daughter drew that one and I drew that one. There's a lot in here we do together, which is fun. Now my son's getting into drawing, which I love. This is a circus series that I keep coming back to. So I've revisited this before, and I still need to finalize it, but I really like this series. And I think that's it. I'm just scared to dive in because I'm afraid of failure, but I really need to work on that. Another anime, Ninja Scrolls, trying to draw that. Just ideas. I drew these for my daughter, Pokemon characters. I don't know, some cat and one of my prints. More sketching things out. You can see this is very rough. Like, this is not a beautiful sketchbook. It's just very rough with all kinds of ugliness in it and practice and rough drafts. Yoga poses. I did a commission piece for a yoga studio and did these for them. I would also like to revisit that sometime, and that was me finalizing the poses they wanted. Some sketches, some more sketches, swatches. This is alcohol marker, so you can see how this paper just does not take it really well. It's great like with pencil and colored pencil, but not so much with the other stuff. These were for my daughter, so I put those in there. Some little bits. This was a sticker that I was commissioned to do, so I have one in here. This is the making of the Skelly pin. If you remember, it's my enamel glow-in-the-dark pin. That's where it stemmed from. And this might have been from like an art challenge or something. There's from Mabs Draw Louie and the Vampire. One of the few I did. This is just a hand study. I really like this girl too. I'd like to do something with her. And there's the other Mabs Draw Louie, the bat. Ugly dude that I never draw dudes, so just giving it a shot. Trying to draw Lord. She's okay. This, again, I used alcohol markers and ink. Trying to copy an old sewing pattern. Quick sketches, Totoro. This was a draw this in your style. So by Winkle is her last name. I can't think of her first name, sorry. This was one where I had drawn, I did it in a different journal and then came back to it and revisited it in this journal. This is gouache and pencil, and I'm actually currently digitally going over it, making some changes to it. This was for a Patreon print. This was also for a Patreon print. These were out of a different journal. I had an old sewing book and I hardly did anything in it, so I tore them out and put them in here. This is from a different journal that I never went back to, so I put them in here as well. Same with these. This was a sticker design I was hashing out for Patreon. This is horrible, but it was a quick little crow study. Some sketches, portrait sketches, and this is so light, it's hard to see because I never finished it. But it's a crow. Some more finding my illustration style, different features, working with different features here on this page. tore out of that old sewing book. Another sketch I did. And that is it. So that was quicker than I thought it would be. Yeah, and then the current sketchbook I have is the Strathmore Mixed Media soft cover that was recommended by Roxanne by Bun. And I accidentally bought the gray toned paper. But I don't know, I kind of like it. I did this weird looking girl. But I don't know, we're gonna see. I'm curious how this is gonna react with watercolors and stuff, so yeah. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I hope you guys enjoyed this quick sketchbook flip. Bye guys!